What is the reason for living? There is a purpose of God for your life, and it is the grace of God that has made that purpose for your life available. Hello, beloved people. Welcome back to my channel. Umuma here. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, it's always a delight to have you back to this channel. My name is Umuma. I film about faith, my faith journey, business, marriage, and lifestyle from Port Harcourt, Nigeria. If this is what you're interested in, then you definitely want to stay connected to this channel and keep watching. Before we jump right into today's video, I want to say big thank you to my wonderful subscribers, returning subscribers. Thank you, beloved people, for staying connected to this channel. Thank you for joining this family. I love you guys so much, and never forget that you guys are the most valuable persons on this channel, as always. Now, without much ado, let's jump right into today's video. In today's video, I will share with us the reason for living. I hope you get blessed watching this video. Now, talking about reason for living, I want you to understand that the grace of God has given every individual a purpose for living. If you are alive and breathing and watching this video today, if there is anything you really need to know, I want you to know that God's grace is sufficient for you. There is a purpose of God for your life, and it is the grace of God that has made that purpose available. However, you enter into God's purpose for your life by faith. In Hebrews 11:24, the Bible tells us that when Moses came of age, he refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter. That is to say, at times in life, you have a more luxurious job. You may have to give up something that looks so wonderful, more luxurious in terms of job. It could be a relationship just because you want to enter the purpose of God for your life. Like my mother in Israel was saying, she was an engineer, a first class engineer, and she was working in a world class, company, but she had to give up that company because she had a purpose of God for her life, and she knew God had called her into the ministry. So I want to encourage somebody out there to know that there is a reason for living, and that reason for living is purpose. And for you to get into the purpose and grace of God for your life, it requires a lot of faith. Yes, it requires a lot of faith. One of the best things that can happen to you is for you to hunger for the purpose of God for your life. Desire to know what God's purpose is for your life. Remember that you are someone else's solution. To know what God has called you to do. The purpose of God for your life, remember, is to become somebody else's solution. As you do that, I pray that you are encouraged to take the step of faith to keep doing that which God has specifically called you to do. When I talk about purpose, I am talking about that specific thing that God has called you to do. You need to receive it by faith and hunger for it. Is my confession. God's grace has given me a purpose in life. God's grace is the empowerment for me to fulfill my purpose in life. So if you believe this, why not recite it for yourself and mean it from the depths of your heart, and you definitely see come to pass in your life. So, beloved, I hope you have been inspired watching this video, and I want to encourage you to hunger for the purpose of God for your life, and you will definitely see God. And never forget that if God has called you to do that specific thing, it may look really small now, it may look like it is not progressive at the start, but believe me, just hang in there, and definitely God will see you through. Sometimes when God desires us to be, might not be the most amazing thing at first when we get to see it. It might not be the most wonderful thing when we see it at first, but as it grows, you get to understand that this is actually where God has called you to be. So, beloved, please don't forget to share this video with a loved one. Encourage somebody out there by letting them know that there is a reason for living, and that reason for living is purpose. Till I come your way in the next video, guys, please stay safe and stay blessed. Ciao, I love you all.